Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with the free pick in the Timberwolves versus Suns NBA playoff matchup on Saturday, April 20th, 2024. Of course, if you like all the free picks we do at Pickdawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Use the discount code PICK for 15% off. We also have products meant for people who make big bets like $500, $1,000 plus per game. If that's you, go ahead and text the number you see on the screen for VIP concierge style packages. So if you make big bets like I do, just text that number. But let's get to it. Timberwolves taking on the Suns. The Western Conference playoffs get underway. This is the first game of the Western Conference playoffs. Of course, not the first game of the NBA playoffs. We have the play-ins, but the first playoff game was the Cavs and the Magic, which start before this one. But the thing is that the Timberwolves, this was a team that had a shot at the number one overall seed in the West. Didn't quite get there, but certainly had a great season. And, the expectations and excitement for this team are definitely there. Of course, the Phoenix Suns loaded up on the talent coming into this season. Kevin Durant and Bradley Beal, and, these guys are stacked. They already had Booker, right? And so they kind of gone a different direction. But the thing is, when these two teams have played each other, well, it's been all Suns this season, winning all three meetings. Two of those in Phoenix, one of those in Minnesota, but all of them were really one-sided games. We're talking 10 points was the closest of those games, and that was on April 5th. On April 14th, when they played in Minnesota, it was 125-106 Suns. So the Timberwolves certainly out for some revenge. When we look at the T-Wolves, didn't really finish the season all that strong. They had a shot at the number one overall seed, but couldn't make it there. They lost to the Nuggets 116-107 straight up. And, of course, that loss to the Phoenix Suns 125-106 didn't help matters either. So the Timberwolves didn't cover the spread in their last four games of the regular season. When we look at the overall numbers, over the course of the season, the Timberwolves only allowed 106.5 points per game. And, when we look at their most recent games before the end of the season, once again, big rise to 117 points per game, while the Suns were the ones allowing just 107 points per game. Which Timberwolves team are we going to see, and which Suns team are we going to see coming into this one? You have to believe that emotion is going to be high in this game, and it isn't just that those recent wins against the Timberwolves that the Suns have had. They're 26-1 against the Suns in their last 27 meetings, and it just seems to me that this is the gorilla that the Timberwolves have to get off of their back. I just think game one at home, they have to have this game or they're gonna lose this series. The Suns, like I said, guys that have kind of been there and done that, and Kevin Durant, of course, one of the greatest NBA players there's ever been. Obviously not at the top of his career, but at the same time, he's still got it. And I'll tell you, it's going to be a dogfight. But I gotta believe that the Timberwolves dig deep, and I think they pull this one out. I'm going to take the T-Wolves at home, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.